Boom, you want to bring it back local for us?
Yo, let's go back to the motherfucking streets, and we're going super local on this one. Now, you know, when it comes down to local news, this shit that shocks me, some shit I just scroll right by, but this shit that is just crazy as hell sometime now. Y'all know it's been kind of an uprise of this whole fentanyl use from RIP to Mac Miller, unfortunately Prince. And just a couple other people, you know, fentanyl right now is a motherfucking problem all over. So in Riverside Square Mall, 5 employees in the mall. Now, for some reason, they're not really giving out too much information, like as far as, you know, what store, how it exactly happened. But 5 employees overdosed at the Riverside. Well, they were overdosed and then they got revived on fentanyl. What? You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Now, if you know what fentanyl is a drug made in Mexico with Chinese drugs. So you got the labor coming from Mexico, the materials coming from China, combined together. Whatever that shit is killing motherfuckers on the spot. And unfortunately, this shit is like a one and done. What I want to bring is awareness, because now they're going to bring a fentanyl awareness day. Because at the end of the day, it's just happening too rapidly. And it's a one-time hit, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you can hit it once and it's RIP right away. Thank God these 5 employees was able to be revised. One of them was so scared that she didn't even want to be in the press. Like, she was just like, because 4 of them, they took her to the hospital. 1 stayed behind. And at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? We gotta watch out here. This shit's getting closer and closer to home.
Yeah, that's a rough one because, you know, it's not like they just bought fentanyl. If they OD'd on fentanyl, it's probably heroin.
Yeah,
or
some
coke,
crazy.
It's cut with something.
It was
cut into something. To try to put some extra in.
And you know,
cut back on that shit.
Unfortunately, whether or not you mean for it to happen, it happens. And I know a dude he was a family man, and he was in rehab for some substance abuse. And he went through it. He got himself clean, and then he got out for a little while. And he started a little to back up, and he wasn't out for long. And he got a fentanyl-laced sack. Heart stopped. Guy died, you know.
Yeah,
super sad story, but I can totally feel that. And that's the thing. At least, luckily, you know,
they were revived.
Good graces,
yeah,
they survived.
Yeah, and one of them didn't even have to go to the hospital. That's
one of them chose not to, you know, because they didn't want to be publicly exposed after, you know, they check in and they check out.
Like you mentioned, there's not a lot of details. I bet that was probably to try and protect their identities a little bit, because that is
it's gotta be
wild story.
You know what I'm saying? And also, I guess protect the store as well if it happened in one of the Riverside Square Mall.
You said they didn't say the store, right?
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. They didn't say the store, but it happened and they were employees, so they're not saying where they were employed at. They're just saying employees of the mall. You know what I'm saying? So it could be security, it could be one of the stores. But at the end of the day, they're keeping it super low pro, because I don't think it was intentional. I think they try to do something and it has some fentanyl in it. And because the ages that happened, it was between 25 and 41, you know, the personnel. So it's crazy, man, you know, that you could just, but at the end of the day, keep it regular, man. If you're going to do anything, weed is legal right now. Keep it in that cipher. You know what I'm saying? You want to choke back a couple, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not cool. No sack lace, no Ziploc bags. I don't want nothing that is not official,
This is
man.
the case for legalization of that shit,
you know,
and regulation, because then you wouldn't have to stress over getting a fentanyl laced, you know, anything.
You know what I'm saying? So
they could keep an eye and get people to help when they do need help if they see signs of, you know, abuse of these substances. But I get that that's controversial. That's a new idea, or it hasn't been shown in many places, but it has had success in pilots. So
yeah, man. So there it is, man. Local news, jhanboom, bring you the shit. You know what I'm saying? There's still a part 3 to the beaver porcupine. Unfortunately, we got to wait a little bit because he hasn't come out. Spring is coming. He's more of a winter dude, but at the end of the day, TFP is going to keep going. So the beaver porcupine will be back.
We're on the hunt for the beaver porcupine of Lodi. This is our own cryptozoid.
I guess so, if that's the case.
This is our Bigfoot. This is Bergen County.
We will get him. Yo, it's gonna be good.
Beaver porcupine.
But yeah,
he stood up on 2 legs and ice grilled.
Uh-huh. TFP, the fan's perspective.